new, Larry Barrett. So here we are on our, well, least favorite part of the drive, except for tomorrow, which is really our least favorite. So it's our second least favorite part of the drive.
We are heading into the Oakland, San Francisco, San Jose urban area. Now that we're in California, being passed on the rights.
Yeah, it's continually.
So we're now heading to the ultimate Electrify American charging station.
It's at the Westfield Mall.
The Westfield Mall, it's near San Jose, but there are 14 Electrify American stations, and there's a roof, and supposedly you can order food from your car, and they deliver it like you know, it's a drive-in.
Wow.
I'm looking forward to seeing what I hope is something closer to the future of what many of our charging stations will be like.
Yeah, with 14 stalls covered and services. So we're being directed. Oh, there it is. Look at that.
Mixed food pickup.
Wow. GeEVers. Wow. Past the succulents. Oh boy.
And this is still a back into
And this is kind of the Paris, the Eiffel Tower of charging stations, as you put it just a moment ago.
Look at this charging station.
Look at this, it's amazing, it's so nice.
There are 14 chargers here. We are under a solar panel roof.
And there's a trash can, Larry. For a minute, I thought it was a line to either see Santa or get tested, or both.
So are you missing the Walmart?
Not so much.
But before we leave, a little time with the Taycan charging next to us. This is the car that Stephanie and I would love to own.
It's just so beautiful. It's beautiful in every color. Gorgeous.
So what do you think, Steph?
It's just, there's nothing not to love about this car. It's totally beautiful. And really, I like it in these understated colors. Actually, in the real, it's real beautiful.
Took a while to get those sandwiches. Find a bathroom, so we're at 91%. About as good as we could do on this trip. But we're not unhappy. We're at 92%. It's a good time to unplug. This is the way any Electrify America charging station, this is the model.
Yes, I agree. Near a major shopping center, so you can get food, you can shop, you can do whatever. Garbage can, so you can throw stuff out without going into the mall. There is apparently some kind of a delivery system that will deliver food to your car.
We were one of 3 ID4s at this charging station.
Yes.
How cool is that?
Amazing.
But none of them were pulling, you know, any better power than we were.
Oh, interesting. So yeah, I saw you checking. Well, that's good to know.
In front of us here is a Toyota Mirai, which is a fuel cell, and I believe it runs on, probably runs on hydrogen.
Interesting.
limited number of those in California. So now we're trying to find our way to Highway 101 South, driving into Soledad, Salinas, to Paso Robles, sort of John Steinbeck country. The Toyota Mirai is an interesting car. It's an electric car, but not like the ID4. The ID4 is powered by a 1,000-pound pack of batteries. The Mirai is powered by compressed hydrogen gas. The Mirai has a fuel cell that converts the hydrogen to electricity. Now, just like the ID4, the Mirai has no tailpipe emissions. Just like the ID4, the Mirai runs without emitting any pollutants or greenhouse gases. But this doesn't make the Mirai a clean car. Nearly all of the world's hydrogen fuel is made from natural gas. In a process that emits a lot of carbon dioxide and methane, two gases that cause most of the world's global warming. It's possible to make hydrogen fuel in a clean process from water, but it takes a lot of green electricity to do that. If we're talking cars, it's much more efficient to use clean energy directly in an EV like the ID4. You waste a lot of energy converting green electricity into hydrogen for fuel, and then using a fuel cell to convert that hydrogen back into electricity. Hydrogen fuel may play a big role in our energy future, but probably not for automobiles. The ID4 can use green energy more than 3 times as efficiently as the Mirai. Most automakers have given up on hydrogen cars. Toyota is the only exception. And if you want to hear more about hydrogen cars and Toyota, let us know in the comments. And as soon as we get above 60 degrees, we get regular charging speeds, 115 kilowatts. Hooray! Paso Robles, California. And here in Paso Robles, an ID4 Pro S, not the Gradient, in Moonstone Gray, looking very nice. So a cute little charging station here in Paso Robles.
Yeah, very cute.
And a nice lunch that we picked up
At the mall. At the
mall in Santa Clara. So how do you feel about being back in California?
Great.
And sort of Southern California.
Great, and it's 68 degrees.
Starting route
Which
to
isn't too hot and isn't too cold. It's perfect. And
Proceed
the sun
to
is,
16th Street,
Oh.
then turn left.
and the sun is
Turn
out.
right onto 16th Street.
This is the best
Right.
time of year to be
In a
in
quarter
California.
mile,
I
turn
agree.
left onto Riverside Avenue.
I agree. I think it is too, without question. The winter is the nice look. Look how beautiful
In
it is.
1.1 miles, merge onto US 101 South.
So driving through the little town of Paso Robles, definitely a great wine area. Place where we have done a little bit of vacationing and a little bit of wine tasting.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. What the bongo job, all right, everybody, come on. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So here we are at the Camarillo factory outlets. The Electrify America app said the station is working, but clearly it's not exactly. It's only giving us 33 kilowatts. It was a free charge.
So not here to do much shopping, and I'm an inveterate shopper, but even I don't shop at this time of year. So it's restrooms, find a restaurant, hit the road. New!
No, here we are on US 101. We're about 50 miles outside of Los Angeles, almost to our destination, just outside of Beverly Hills. So we're now climbing into to the hills outside of Thousand Oaks, heading into the San Fernando Valley. Car has been driving beautifully.
And Larry, what about our sighting at the charge station
In Camarillo? The only other cars charging with us were a black and a white ID4.
So two of them.
We have seen a bunch of ID4s, really more ID4s than any other car charging at Electrify America on the strip.
Yeah, and exponentially more than we saw in September. We just did not see a lot of ID4s.
Well, it's a new car.
But we've seen 5 so far, I think.
Yeah. In any event, this car continues to be a very pleasant, comfortable cruiser. The driving experience has been terrific. It's the charging experience that gets weird. But we haven't had a disaster where we had to call customer service, not yet anyway.
That's the report. So on to Beverly Hills.
And 3 more shopping days till Christmas.
Woo!
Well, we made it through rain and snow, if not sleet, from Monroe, Washington to our destination in Beverly Hills, California. We averaged about 2.9 miles per kilowatt hour, and that translates to about 225 miles of range in an ID4. That's a 10% drop from our mileage doing a similar drive over the summer. Our mileage steadily improved as we drove south, but yes, electric vehicle range loss in the winter is a real thing. We'll talk more about winter EV driving in upcoming episodes. Meanwhile, stay tuned for our next series, which, as far as we know, will be the first EV vlog covering a drive up one of the most famous highways in the world, California Route 1. See you soon.